Good day, everyone. Welcome back. Today I will be discussing the topic about soil profile. Soil profile is a vertical section of the soil from the ground surface downwards to where the soil meets the underlying rock. This is one of the most important concepts in soil science. Soil profile can be little as 10 centimeters thick in immature soils and as deep as several meters in tropical areas. In temperate areas, the soil profile is often around a meter deep, and in arid areas, somewhat shallower than this. Virtually, all soil profiles are composed of a number of distinctive layers, which are termed as horizons, which the interpretation is the key to understanding how the soil is formed. In the soil profile, it has what we call the horizon. A horizon is a layer of soil approximately parallel to the soil surface, differing in properties and characteristics from adjacent layers below or above it. Most soils have A, B, and C horizons, or what we call the topsoil, the subsoil, and the parent material. The topsoil will often be dark brown or black in color, though not in very arid or dry areas. It is made up of rock material that has been chemically and physically broken down and mixed with organic materials such as dead plants and particularly the roots. Generally, it is full of plant and animal life, while the subsoil, this horizon is consists of altered rock material, but contains much less plant life, mainly the roots and living creatures compared to the A horizon. Minerals can be broken down and nutrients released from this layer for use by roots of the plants. While the parent material or the sea horizon is located at the bottom, usually below half a meter, and consists mostly of weathered rock or unaltered rock, the matter from which the soil is developed. In studying the soil profile, you must also be familiar with the term pedon or the concept of pedon. Pedon is the smallest volume that can be called a soil. It has three dimensions. It extends downward to the depth of plant roots, or the lower limit of the genetic soil horizons. And its lateral cross-section is roughly hexagonal. It ranges from 1 to 10 square meters in size, and that depends on the variability of the horizons. Now, let us move with the naming of the soil horizons. Soil horizons are named so differences between the soils can be identified. So these are the names of the master horizons and layers. First, we have the O horizon, A horizon, E horizon, B, C, and the R layer. So let's discuss this all one by one. So for O horizon is the surface layer of the soil dominated by organic matter. So that's the reason why it is called the O horizon, because it is dominated by organic material, as organic as in O. It occurs above a mineral soil. This horizon can have different nomenclature or subscript depending on the level of organic matter decomposition. We have OI, no? We have the subscript I for O horizon if the organic matter is slightly decomposed. It can be little layer or recognizable plant remains. For OE, we have the subscript E if the organic matter is intermediately decomposed. This is also called as the fermentation layer, wherein or in which it is a mixture of organic matter in different stages of decomposition. And for the last one, we have OA, or not overacting, but A, meaning the organic matter is highly decomposed. This one or this layer can be also called as the humus, wherein the plant material is completely or highly decomposed. Another example, so we have organic horizons in a forest litter. We have here the OI and the OE layer. OA can be hardly seen in this example. Next, after O, we have the A horizon. So A horizon is a mineral horizon formed at the surface or below an O horizon and containing accumulated decomposed organic matter or organic mineral mixture. And this horizon marks the beginning of the true mineral soil. A horizon is darker than the lower horizon, and the individual soil particles clump together under the influence of organic substances to form granules. This characteristic differentiates this layer from the deeper layers and from the parent material. If A horizon is often plowed, the nomenclature is AP. This is where most root activity occurs. As rainwater percolates downward through the A horizon, it dissolves the minerals and they are leached from the topsoil. The next one, we have the E horizon. This is a mineral horizon whose main feature is the loss of silicate clay, iron, or aluminum, leaving a concentration of resistant sand and silt particles, or the zone of alluviation. That is why it is called E horizon, because this one is the zone of alluviation, wherein there is the loss of silicate clay and iron and aluminum. This horizon is lighter in color than horizons above or below it. Now, this horizon is bleached, so as what you can see on the sample profile. So under coniferous forest, the E horizon often has a high concentration of quartz, leaving or giving the horizon an ashy gray appearance. This horizon is commonly found in older, well-developed soils of the woodlands. It is rarely found in cultivated areas, since plowing usually mixes this horizon with the A horizon. The next master horizon is the B horizon. B horizon is formed below an A, E, or O horizon either by accumulation of clay, iron, and aluminum oxides or carbonates. This process is also called as eluviation, or by alteration of the original parent material, development of color, or structure. In older well-developed soils, this horizon commonly has the highest clay content. That is because of the accumulation of clay materials or clay particles. It may have stronger colors or higher chroma than the A horizon. And then we have the C horizon. This horizon is the least affected um, horizon, least affected by the soil forming processes and factors, and lack properties of the O, A, B, and E horizons. The last one we have is R horizon, which is the hard bedrock like basalt, granite, or sandstone. So, and also, as what I've said earlier, sea horizon is considered the parent material. There is also what we call the transition horizons. These are layers of the soil between two master horizons. We have two types. For the first type, these are composed of horizons that are dominated by properties of one master horizon that also have subordinate properties of an adjacent master horizon. And the designation is by two master horizon capital letters. The first letter indicates the dominant master horizon characteristics, and the second letter indicates the subordinate characteristics. For example, an A-B horizon indicates a transitional horizon between the A and the B horizon, but one that is more like the A horizon than the B horizon. So, an AB or BA designation can be used as a surface horizon if the master A horizon is believed to have been removed by erosion. Now for the second type, it includes separate components of two master horizons that are recognizable in the horizon, and at least one of the component materials is surrounded by the others. The designation is by two capital letters with a slash in between. For example, the first letter designates the material of greater volume in the transitional horizons, such as the following. We have A slash B, B slash A, E slash B, or B slash E. That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.